Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to Spirit in You. My name is Debbie and welcome to your March 2019 general reading. And I hope that you're well. I've got my Wild Unknown deck here, so I'm just going to shuffle away. And what I'm going to do, Capricorn, is take out 8 cards for us for the timeline. So energies spanning through the month, as it were. So as I say, I hope that everything is good for you. I was thinking about you just before I started to shuffle the cards, and I was thinking about your energy levels, and how important it is to keep those energy levels going and to keep yourself strong during the course of March. So fire on all the cylinders that you need to fire on, and rest when you need to rest. 2 cards have just jumped out. So the first one is the Lovers. And the second one is the 7 of Wands, okay? And so we'll have another shuffle and then I'll just take them out. So sometimes they jump out, but it might take a while. So I thought if I just give them a shuffle and then take them out, we won't be here all day. Okay, next card for us is the 2 of Cups. Very nice. And then you've got the Son of Swords and the Father of Cups and the Empress. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. Then you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and then you've got the Devil, which is your very own card, Capricorn. So that's interesting. So you're starting the month with the Lovers. Beautiful. So major card for you. The Lovers. You know what now, this could also be an air sign might be around you, Capricorn. You may find that as you start off the month that somebody that has an air feel to them, could be sort of like Gemini, could be Libra, it could be Aquarius. It's just that sort of feel. Or it's yourself, that need for you to keep things a bit lighter, which is a little bit of what I was getting when I was thinking about you before I turned on the camera. I need you to be a bit lighter and to just, I think probably relax a little bit. It's probably the best way. It's difficult, isn't it? Because there's always a demand on you for work, and there's demands at home, and there's just demands. But if you could just go into March and be a bit kinder to yourself and a bit lighter, and not to overthink, I think is the best way I could put it. Okay, I'm getting that. So with the Lovers here, very lovely card. It's a union. It's doing well in your relationship. It's 2 people. I mean, they're just flying off here, aren't they? And look at the colours, look at the energy that's around this. So if this is your relationship, Capricorn, this is the relationship being really beautiful, you being very in love or very in touch with somebody. And if it's not just about the relationship and it talks about work, it's work going really well, and you working closely with somebody, like a partnership, like your boss, or a form of relationship, maybe work colleagues, that kind of thing. Or if you're a student, it's who the colleagues at school or at university, that kind of feel. It's a union of 2 people getting along very well in their relationship, whatever that might mean for you personally, however that works for you in your day-to-day life. But it's very nice, and there's a strength in this. So there's a real depth to this relationship, to this union of you with somebody, or even a few people. But I kind of think it feels like 2 people connecting really well. So starting off the month very positive. Look at the energy that's there. So you're going off, communicating, talking, and feeling really inspired with the people that are in your life right now, at work or in your own personal relationship. And then you get the 7 of Wands. And this is lovely here because the 7 of Wands shows you really kind of coming into your own as a person, standing in your own power, standing in your own strength, standing alone when you need to. There's a confidence in this card. And I don't think that, as a rule, Capricorn, you struggle with a lack of confidence anyway. And if you did, this card would say, oh, please don't. Honestly, you are so capable. You are so capable of, I don't know, do you know what it feels like? Standing out from the crowd. Feels just like that. It's like you'll get noticed at work, noticed in what you do, because Wands refer to things like your dreams and your desires, your goals. It refers to your ambition, to work, what you want to achieve in this world while you're here, the difference that you might want to make. So there's a few of you that will actually be self-employed running a business, and this is you heading it and doing really well, or being head of a department, just, you know, you've been promoted, you're doing well at work. It feels like that. There's a trailblazing aspect to this as well. Could be that for some of you, you're going to come up with some, an amazing idea that's going to make things a lot better at work. That you'll go to your boss and say, I've got this idea. And they're going to, oh, that's fabulous. Or you're running your own business and you've just got all these ideas in your head because of this air element going on here. You've been thinking about something and now you're about to make it happen. So there's a passion here. It does show as well that whatever you decide to do, at work or in your relationship, the passion that you put into it is going to be really, really strong. It's going to have an energy to it. It's going to illuminate and light up the room. I've also got, for some of you, going out, and I know this sounds slightly off or abstract, but you've just bought yourself a brand new outfit and you look amazing in it and you're standing out from the crowd. It's almost like not going along the red carpet, but you're going out somewhere and people are looking at you. So there's a recognition as well. So if you're going out somewhere and you've just bought this new outfit, male or female, you just look fabulous. Or you're in the workplace and you've made some changes and people are noticing you. And if it's just down to that you're running the show yourself, you've got your own business, you are doing really well and you're headed in the right direction. So I'm getting it, that sort of, that feeling. Also your one-to-one relationships, the people that you work with, the people that you're with, the people that you care about, it feels as if everything's lit up. Everything is feeling really good. There's a real warmth to your relationships, your personal and the ones at work, which is beautiful. And talking about relationship, it continues because sort of like the second week approximately, you get the Two of Cups here. So look at these two roses and they represent love. They also represent, for some of you, loving gardening. Obviously, flowers. You don't have to be a female to love gardens. Lots of men are gardeners and landscapers and all this kind of thing. Everything is joint these days, but it's a love of gardens as well, a love of people, a love of roses particularly, and a love of the colour red. So red is that energy, your heart, the way that you're feeling. Now, red doesn't represent the heart, not the way that I'm feeling it. I'm just feeling this in a love kind of situation, simply because at the very beginning we had the lovers and they want to kind of bring together, and also the ones here where I'm just getting a love feel. So number 2, that's actually very important as well, because it's going to be two people being very important, two people in a relationship, two heads together, conversations where you will be talking about matters of the heart or matters that are important in the relationship at work as well, whatever it is that you're doing. But there will be a depth to this. There's an emotion in this. This is you investing your time into somebody or something, and equally them investing their time and their energy in you. And so I get this feeling of a joint enterprise. Somebody also could be starting off a business and they're getting themselves a partner and they're doing everything, they're splitting everything down the middle, they're putting the same amount of finances in and the same amount of hard work in, physical and mental, and there's a union here which ties in with the lovers very strongly. I get the sense as well of this isn't something that's going to be binding to the point that you're not comfortable. It feels as if this is a contract you want. So you're stepping into a contract with somebody emotionally or financially, and it's something that will bring you joy. It feels really very nice. As I say, there's a depth to this, there's a conversation to this, there's an investment to this. So feeling rather lovely in that respect. And then going on to kind of like the end of the second week, you've got the Son of Swords here. And this card is the card that makes me feel of Sagittarius. So for some of you, it might be that there's a Sagittarius person around you that's very influential, that fire element to them. And if it's not the case, it could be your own energy, and it might ask you, this card, to use that energy, to use that fire you've got in your belly to keep moving forward, because I've got a business feel as well for some of you. So this could be a card, the energy saying to you, look, use the energy that you've got, get yourself inspired, get yourself feeling freer in your mind so that you can take action. Free yourself up to explore different avenues at work and in your relationship for that matter. Where do you see it going? What direction do you want to go in? Where do you want to point yourself? And use that drive and determination to propel yourself forward. That's what that feels like. Then the energy in this is very forward moving, it's got momentum and it's got strength and it's got energy. So has the Two of Cups here. It's got a depth and an energy and a commitment to it. In fact, all of these cards that start the beginning of that go through the first 2 weeks of the month, all are projection of things moving together, collaboration. And if there's an energy that's needed for you to keep yourself going, if you need to tap into a bit more fire in your belly to keep you going, then know that you can. Know that you've got that inside of you to keep yourself going forward. Okay? And then into the third week, we have the Father of Cups here. So again, we've got the cups here. Let's go to the Two of Cups here, because they're kind of opposite each other in the stack, in the pack, as it were, in the spread. And the Father of Cups here, he has, again, they are a bit neutral in terms of male or female. It just depicts a man. But this is a level of maturity emotionally that I get strongly with this card. So it could be that you are in this relationship, your one-to-one relationship, a loving relationship, where you just feel very secure. It just flows. It swims along, as you can see. This one is swimming, and that's what it. And it's water as well, so it shows a depth. It shows an intensity as well. So it could be saying to you, yes, you could be really into this relationship and really loving this relationship, but don't go so deep that you forget who you are as a person. Remember to keep your own identity going, which pulls in very strongly with the wands here. You're an individual, and you can lead from the front, and you can trailblaze, and you can do things on your own. You're part of something, this union. You're part of it. It's not just you. Know that there's another side to you. Know that you are able to stand alone as well as be in a relationship. There's a form of detachment that I'm feeling with this card as well, but it means detachment in as much as you can do things on your own as well as be in a relationship. So if you're in a union with somebody and you're collaborating with somebody and that's working really well because you've invested in it, that's fantastic. But also there's that element of you are able to contribute an awful lot yourself. So you're able to stand on your own 2 feet. You're able to do things yourself. Okay, that's what this card feels like. Again, it's got an intensity to it. So it could be just to note that you may find that a Scorpio feel might come in. Somebody who's the sign of Scorpio, particularly Scorpio, may be around you, because I've got Sagittarius over here, so this feels very much like Scorpio. So it could be somebody that comes in that's around the month of November that's got a Scorpio feel to them, and it may be that they're bringing in ideas for you. They are quite shy, whoever they are. I'm just feeling a shyness there, but with that is an intensity as well. I wonder. So there we are, 1, 2, going into the third week. You then get the Empress. So this is a lovely major card for you. The Empress is when the Empress comes through, for instance, and the way that it's feeling with the energies of this spread for you, Capricorn, is it saying to you to tap into your artistic side, to the part of you that just knows where to start something. So it could be that you're getting this new beginning, this business feel that I'm getting, this new idea, this union with people, this opportunity opening up. And if it is the case, then the Empress would say it's very, very positive. It's leading you in the right direction. You're branching out. It's going to be fruitful. And then for others, it will be that it's spring. Babies are in the air. That's what that's what this card can mean as well. So it's the birthing of ideas, and also maybe the birthing of a child. So for some of you might be planning a baby, or there is a baby coming in, and it just feels wonderful. There's also another element to this card that it's pulling in for me, is there's a comfort in it. This is you being very comfortable financially, being very comfortable in your relationship, that things that you need you're able to have now, things that you do you're able to control now. So it just feels as if you're sort of very comfortable in your own space and also in your own place where you live, the environment that you're in and the work that you do. There's an assurity with this card. I feel very solid when I feel the energy of this card for you. So it's very, very beautiful. I do love the colour that's around here that just shows all this energy that's coming off you, this aura of I am capable, I am here, and I am able to make things happen. There's a sense of courage with this card as well. You standing in your own space, standing in your power is what I get. I've also got some of you looking in the mirror, which I felt earlier, and liking what you're wearing, looking very nice and feeling very good about it. So that feels lovely. So some of you have made some changes and you're feeling very good within yourself and within the environment that you're in your life right now. And what's very special as well is going into the third week is you have the Wheel of Fortune. So when you get the Wheel of Fortune, this is telling you that there is fate and destiny at hand here. So this spread of cards and the way that the month is going to open up for you and the way that it's going to unfold and unravel itself is down to what you've done. It's your energy, you've created it. Not only have you created it, you're going to get the universe giving you a helping hand, because that's what this is. This is the fate and destiny card. It's saying, we're looking at you, we're helping you, we're watching you. You're putting so much into everything that you do, in your loving relationship, in the work, and what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve, and it's being noticed and it's being rewarded, which is why you're feeling good, why you're feeling optimistic, and why you should do. So don't feel stuck at any point. You're not stuck in anything. You're actually making all of this happen. So as the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, it moves, doesn't it, the wheel? It keeps turning, but it's showing you that the elements of what you're doing, the ability for you to keep moving forward is there. So there's a motion here. It's like someone's pushing you from behind, someone's got your back, someone's holding you. There's support there is probably a better word, a better way to phrase it. You're supported in all that you do. So you're creating something really clever and magical here, but you're being supported not only just by the universe because of the fate and destiny, but by the people that care about you, the people that care about you at work and the people that care about you in your life, which is something that you've deserved and something that you've earned and something you've acquired through hard work and diligence and determination. Because there's been moments when you felt this, like the card wants to go sideways, you felt slightly wobbled, but somehow you've kept it going. You've kept strong, you've stood in your power, you've kept focused, and you've kept going. And therefore, this is why this is all working out so beautifully for you. And you've got this helping hand I've got behind you. I've got somebody, feels literally, it's somebody holding you, supporting you. So if you, at any point, you need anybody or you need someone to show you that they care about you, they're there. You only need to ask, because you stand alone, but you've also got union. So you've got this feeling of love and support all around you, and it's universal. Strength, lots of strength, Capricorn, to keep going forward, keep doing what you're doing, keep the wheels moving, keep the motion going, keep the bills being paid, you know, your future looking bright, you know, things are moving. You have a vision, hold that vision, keep everything moving, because it's moving really well. And then right at the end of the month, you've got your very own card. Don't be worried about the fact it says the devil at all. It just shows me strength. So also it's the sign for Capricorn, so it would figure for you. And when you get this card as well, it talks about just how far you've come and what you've achieved by getting rid of all of the stuff that you don't want and utilising only what you do want. So I don't want that, so I don't do it. I don't need that, so I don't have it. I don't acquire that, require it, so I don't buy it. I only do what I need to do. I only buy what I need to buy and only go where I want to go. So it takes away any element of you being stuck and says to you, keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward, knowing that there's an agility to you, that you can create situations and you can climb mountains when you need to climb them, and you can move forward whenever it is that you need to move forward. You have an agility and an ability, very strong, that I give you the word ability here. you do not need to do anything that you do not need to do. Any old habits, any old things, any old stuff that didn't serve you, well, you don't use them anymore, and you have the understanding that in order to keep the wheels moving, the motions going, and to keep this lovely union of positive vibes carrying on through the month and into your future, you just move forward and you use your ability to adjust to situation. So there's a tenacity here as well. So this is somebody like you. You're a survivor. This is somebody that climbs mountains, literally moves mountains, and shows the world what they've got to offer, because I got that very strongly with your wands here. You know how to make something happen. So that self-belief is what's kept you going, and it's the thing that keeps you moving, keeps you on your toes. I'm feeling you on your toes. So for some of you, there's a form of dancing as well, and you're going on your toes, and I feel you literally feeling light with that, which is beautiful. Did we have an angel card? I don't think we did we? I thought I'd done that. Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't. No. So let's have an angel card. Let's have this one. Steady progress. Right. So straight away, this card, steady progress, this is what this kind of energy feels like for you. You are in progress, you are in motion, and you are moving, because these cards, this energy through these cards is showing that you've got this union, that you've got this ability to stand alone, to do things independently as well as in a union. So some of you going into business and being in a relationship, you've got the ability to be in a really good relationship, but also to be able to do your own thing when you need to. So the progress that you're making is steady, but it's also profound, and it's also kind of grounded, and it's where you find yourself now, that agility and the ability to make things happy and to make things really good for yourself. There's a strong sense of communication with this card here as well. So not only do you have an ability, but you will have, there might be for some of you that you will be talking about all the things that are important to you to somebody particularly close to you. I'm just getting them feeling very warm, so I know that there's somebody very close to you, and you will be talking through all of the things that are important to you, and that ties in with the business side as well. So strong sense of communication, and steady progress shows that you are headed the right way. And progress, when it's steady, is when we achieve things. We don't have to go necessarily like a bull in a china shop, because that's not always the way. You steadily achieve what you want to achieve, and you arrive where you decided you needed to arrive. So you have a destination in mind. So it's pretty beautiful, isn't it, Capricorn? It looks like the month of March is going to be lovely for you, and it looks like you're going to be creating that. So well done you. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and please subscribe. So have yourself a fabulous March, Capricorn. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in April. Okay, bye bye now. Take very good care, won't you? Bye bye.